For prefabricated roof trusses, you must ensure adequate bearing width to transfer loads safely into the structure. A common thumb rule is that wood-bearing trusses need at least 1.5 inches of bearing on a single wood plate and 3.5 inches when bearing across a stud top plate. But always verify manufacturer specifications for the specific truss design. Measure the bearing area along the full length of the truss bottom cord where it contacts the support and confirm the support is continuous and level. Shim rather than force a truss into place if you find gaps greater than 1/4 inch. Where bearing is limited by framing details, install solid bearing blocks cut from dimensional lumber size to fit tight between the truss web and the support to prevent rotation and distribute point loads. Use a calibrated tape and square when laying out supports and mark locations before setting trusses to maintain consistent bearing widths across the run. If bearing sits over a plate splice or an offset stud, strengthen the connection with a full bearing plate beneath the splice or carry the load to a continuous structural member below. Always keep a copy of the truss placement diagram on site and follow the truss manufacturer details for bearing, blocking, and connector types. Those drawings will specify if additional bearing or reinforcement is required for concentrated loads or overhangs. 3 common problems are insufficient bearing width, uneven or crowned supports, and ignoring manufacturer instructions. If bearing is less than the required 1.5 inches or 3.5 inches, increase the contact area with a wider plate or supplemental blocking. For crowned or uneven supports, plain or sister a straight member to provide a flat, full-length bearing surface and check for level under live load simulating conditions. If installers omit the manufacturer details, stop and obtain the truss layout and installation guide, then reconcile any field conditions with the manufacturer or a structural engineer before proceeding. BigHomeProjects.com connects homeowners with local contractors and provides a forum where we discuss installation details, share field photos, and ask practical questions about bearing practices. Our community and listings help contractors find work and homeowners find experienced builders for projects using the truss bearing thumb rule.